With Loomian Legacy's latest Jolly Village update comes the Great Gift Exchange, the premier way to earn gummies, brand new event discs, and the brand new roaming along with its mount. If you haven't played the Gift Exchange already, you'll realize quickly how overwhelming all of the information it gives you can be. Hi, I'm AlanMissingno, and today I'm making this video to show you the best strategies I've learned on how to maximize your cookie yield from the Great Gift Exchange. Last year, I got 4th place on the total cookie leaderboard, so I'm sure to be a source you can trust. Now, without any more stalling, let's get into the video. The first thing you should understand about the Great Gift Exchange is how all of the interactions work. In the game, you get 3 levels of steal that you can use each turn. You can steal any other person's present, or you can keep your own. However, if someone opts to steal the same box as you do, the number of steal that you click will matter. Intuitively, the person who used the steal with the highest number will get the box. If 2 people use the same ranking steal, then the owner of the box will keep it. In addition, you should also know that each turn you will be getting a hint. The hints will give you information on what might be in a box. Sometimes, these hints will say that a box has low, moderate, or high value. What this means is that low value boxes have either coal or only 2 cookies. Moderate boxes have 4, 6, or 8 cookies. And lastly, high value boxes either have 10 or 12 cookies, or the coveted Jolly Mallet. Also know that sometimes the box with 12 cookies can be replaced with a box with a Waba Disc. A Waba Disc is the best disc in the game, outclassing even a Hyper Disc. Now let's talk about that Jolly Mallet. The Jolly Mallet can be used on the bell inside Jolly Village to access the brand new roaming this event, Akhalos. Furthermore, for 300 cookies, you can buy a mount that goes with the Akhalos roaming. The best part about the mallet is that if you get it twice from the gift exchange, it will give you 15 extra cookies. That means that the mallet gives the most amount of cookies that you can get in a single game from the gift exchange. This seems like a simple system, but there's plenty of room for strategy and tactics to be had. However, strategy and tactics can only go so far if you don't keep track of your information well. One good way I've learned of keeping track of information is by using a piece of paper or a whiteboard. Going from the player in front of me, I keep track of each box going clockwise. So for example, the arrangement shown on screen should be written down like this. Since writing down the name of every color takes a long time, you can also abbreviate like this. Furthermore, you can also add numbers to show different sizes. One thing you may notice is that some colors, like blue, have different variations of the color. Differentiating between the two can be tricky, but I've found an easy fix. You can use different abbreviations for different shades of the same color. Just make sure you remember which abbreviation corresponds to which shade. Now that you know the order in which you write down boxes, here are some ways you can keep track of the hints that you've gotten. For low value, you can put a minus symbol. For moderate, you can put a slash. And for high value, you can put a plus sign. For coal, Waba Disc, and a Jolly Mallet, you can put an X, a circle, and a triangle. Lastly, if you know the exact amount of cookies in a box, or you know the contents of the box are greater or less than a number, you can simply put that number right next to it. One final thing I want to add is since we're starting from the person right in front of you, you should always peek in that person's box. Keeping track of all of the boxes in front of you will greatly increase your success with this game, but one of the best tips I can give you is to work with a partner. Last year, I got great success with the Great Gift Exchange by working with a user named Wordy, who's coincidentally the #1 ranked player for the Great Gift Exchange in 2020. Working with a partner gives you 2 major benefits. The first benefit is getting double the information. The second and most obvious benefit is to increase your chances of getting something good. These 2 benefits essentially double your yield from this game. By working together, me and Wordy were able to climb up the leaderboard and achieve top 10 status by the end of the event. The last thing we have on the list to go over is some tactics regarding when you should use each of your numbered steals. First off, you should always use your #1 steal on the very first turn, and generally you'll want to use your #3 steal on the very last turn, though there are some exceptions to this rule. But whatever you do, do not use your 2 or a 3 on your first turn. Not only does this remove any guarantees of getting a certain box on the last turn, it also tells every other player that there is something good in the box that you are aiming for. While you can come out victorious by tricking other players to only target you, this is highly risky and overall not that consistent. Lastly, I want to talk about a tactic you can use with a teammate to ensure you both get a high amount of cookies. If you both have a high value present in front of you after the first round, you can target each other, one person using a 2 steal and the other using a 3 steal. Then, on the final round, use the exact same tactic. This is the only time I would ever recommend using your 3 steal on the second round. So yeah, now you know all of the optimal strategies that you can use in the Great Gifts Exchange. As always, if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. If you learned anything or enjoyed the video just a little bit, please consider subscribing or liking the video. With that said, I'm AlanMissingno, and Merry Christmas everyone.